Okay, so Thursday will be quiz, and I think that the movie I was going to show you, I have to check the file here, but I think it seemed to be working in my last class. And I want you to bring back a revised draft, a revised outline. So slow. You guys, can you remind me, did we watch the video with the body thing? I think we did, actually. Yes? We did, okay, great. I thought so too. Okay, you don't need to see that one. Okay, let me turn off these lights. It's very similar to the other ones, but not exactly. Chilpan, right. Yeah, you have to support your claims, yeah. If possible, transitions, but mainly looking at structure. Do you have the beginning, the middle, the end, like that? Yes, energy, passion, feeling. Do you persuade us? Are you persuasive? Or are you a wet fish?
I'm kind of a threatening person.
A what person?
Threatening.
Threatening? Non-persuasive?
Yeah, I just threaten people.
Okay, yeah. Yes, we did notice that, yes. I noticed that, yes. You'll notice that it is 24 points, and I'm put on the syllabus 25, so consider it a bonus, 1 point. Because I wanted to make 6, not 5 things, that's why. Questions, guys? 6 to 8 minutes. Yeah, I didn't actually put it in there. Why didn't I do that? Maybe, I'm not sure if I think 6 to 8 minutes is a long leeway. You can just assume if you're far over 8 minutes, far over, you will lose some points. But I didn't notice that to be the case. I don't think anyone did last time. So I didn't think it was such a big problem. No questions? Nothing? Negative. Okay. All right. Where is Yongyul anyway? Franklin? Where is Yongyul? He's what? Bleeding? Where? What? Nose. Oh, he's got a nosebleed. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. Guys, I might put this up for now. Do you guys want to, right now, do you want me to just go around and look at these, or should we plan out some people's topics? What's first? Let's do Frank. We've got a few actually. There's a couple. 1, 2. We don't know. Let's do one. Franklin's. I agree with. Okay. With corporal punishment. Okay. So you need to change it into some kind of action. Corporal punishment is good for school children. I'm joking. Corporal punishment should be allowed in schools. Yeah? Okay. All right. Let's share some ideas for him. Franklin, right now, is corporal punishment, you cannot, right? In schools now, can the teachers or other people give corporal punishment? Yes or no, guys? I'm just checking. Only Seoul. Oh, really?
Regulation don't allow corporal punishment. You make physical punishment?
Yeah, hitting, physical.
Maybe not. The teacher did it, but law.
Right, okay. Okay, all right. Sugar. So corpus means the body. So it means physically hitting, as opposed to yelling or some other thing, or staying for detention or writing some lines or whatever. Corporal punishment is touching the body. Franklin, take it away. Tell us. I can't see that. Tulpan. Ding. Franklin, go, go, go. Yeah?
Many children,
Yeah?
many students
Yeah?
was attended by a few problem physical students.
So a small number of students cause what kind of problems?
Rude students.
Okay, do you have any example or evidence? Okay, go. What is it? Whoops, sorry. Hours, class disturbance. What other kind of problems? Think back to your school days, people. Cast your minds back. The bad kids, what did they do? Were you a bad kid? June, were you a bad kid? Think you might have been. What did you do to cause problems for other kids?
I didn't listen to any advice.
Okay, yeah. Class disturbances, not paying attention. How about bullying? Bullying. Anything else?
브레드 셔틀 멋있다. 있어 보이잖아.
I think that's it.
Okay, all right, keep going. Other people. So you think corporal punishment helps this, fixes it? Okay. Helps. Let's write alleviate, which means it doesn't fix it. Alleviate. May help alleviate, maybe. Guys, help with Franklin with some ideas, please. Domin, what do you think? Whack, whack. Other people? Yeah, go on.
Giving a rap to a child can't be a solution. It just threatens and scares them and to be forced to act like what the teachers or other guys want them to do. I mean, they're not willing to do that. They're forced to do that. And that causes a big difference between doing it all by himself and letting somebody to force them to do.
Okay, all right. Isn't. I think that's what you mean, I think. And then we can give maybe an example. Bullying will happen in other ways, or outside school maybe. School. Okay, some more. Yeah? Yep. You mean opinion or experience?
There are some students who teachers like or dislike. So teacher only one
Single us out, yeah.
push punishment. If possible.
Do you have any example or evidence? Hey? What?
Just myself.
Yeah, but you need to maybe someone else can help him. Some kind of evidence or example of one or limited amount of students getting singled out by the teacher. So teachers' pets versus teachers' enemies. Well, enemies is not the right word, but yeah. Evidence examples of that? Your own experience, maybe? Probably put your own experience into here, for sure, at least one place. Franklin, what were you? Were you the teacher's favorite, teacher's pet? Hi, Young-il. Are you okay? Really? Wow. I'm just going to write CP, yeah? Conflict, physical, punishment. It's another word for punishment. You guys can think of any synonyms for punishment?
Maybe bad, like physical abuse or something?
Yeah, well, hopefully not. Usually not. Usually. There's another word I'm thinking of, but it's Monday, I can't think. Oh, okay, right. Discipline. Discipline, yeah. I'm trying to give you guys, by doing this, I'm trying to give you some vocabulary words and some phrases you might find helpful, as well as sharing ideas too. But really, it's going to be much easier for you if we know this discussion first. When you get up, it's way easier. Yeah. Even though it takes a long time to do this, but I think it's worthwhile. Did anyone have experience of this, being singled out by a teacher? Nick? Did this happen to you? Yeah. Were you the bad boy in the class? And the teachers... Maybe.
When I freshman in high school, my English teacher don't allow to sit down some student who didn't get under
Really? Some score?
over 60 grades in midterm. They usually get punishments every class, and they cannot sit down.
Really? That's terrible. Wow. Okay, all right, I'm going to write Hong Kong school. Maths class. No sitting down. Sitting down. But were these kids like kind of bad kids, or were they just not good at mathematics?
Not smart.
Okay, right, okay. 4. Low scores. Or they may have been dumb at mathematics, right? They might have been good at other things. Usually.
Student up to their score.
Sorry, they what?
They read their student up to their score.
But maybe they were. But they may not have necessarily been dumb kids. Were they dumb at everything? Maybe some, but probably some of them were just not good at mathematics as well, you know, probably. Yeah. Maybe they didn't have the chance to go to Hogwarts, whereas everyone else did, you know. Could be like that as well. Okay, a couple more for Franklin, please. Young-il, what you got? Are you with us? Got him. Hey, you've been very quiet the last week or two?
I have one for negative.
Finally, okay, good, okay.
Well, it is based on my experience.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, when I was in high school, I didn't have that corporal punishment. That was not allowed in my school.
Mm-hmm.
We had some substitution for that.
Some
Substitution.
Teacher, substitute teacher. Oh.
And then we had a card for the students who did some bad things. And then to erase that from the record, we should do some volunteer work and study extra hours. And it was, I think it is more helpful than just hit by the teacher. And we had to erase that card because we had some disadvantage when we go to the college. I mean, they didn't write some recommend letter.
Oh, really?
If we have
Okay, right. And this was some system that a substitute teacher brought in. So it actually wasn't the school way of doing it. This is just one particular.
No. It is based on the school rule.
Oh, okay. So
And
what's.
he has a teacher who supervised.
Okay. All right. Okay. I think I understand what you're saying. Incentives, like school recommendation letters. Yeah. How could you, Hyorim, make some incentives for young kids, elementary kids who don't need school reference letters? Bribery. That's called bribery. Yeah.
Maybe they can write some paper or things like that. Yes. This is not related to the physical thing.
I'll take the pain. Yeah. If you're going to argue this, you can think of some other. So this is the big kids, the high school kids, right? But elementary school kids don't need letters. But maybe clean the floors, right? Clean up the school.
We do every weekend.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, it's interesting. Okay, Franklin, back to you. Youngo, can you help him? No. Guys, can you help him? Ali, do they have corporal punishment in Malaysian schools?
Yes.
Really?
I thought this was some kind of Korean traditional culture.
No. It happens all over the world. Yeah, we had it when I was in elementary school. Yeah, and it's, yeah. Yep. It's correct. No, I think it's pretty common. But it's been going out of fashion for a while, though. Has been, last 20 or 30 years going out of fashion. What about those situations? Okay, I can think mainly negative side here. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think Franklin needs some help here. He's changing his mind, moving across.
Maybe it depends on the specific country's culture. Maybe, like, for example, when I was back in the States, they used to just ground people or just give them a detention for a specific punishment. They had to deal with all of that things, and nobody made something more serious troubles, only with those disciplinary policies. But in Korea, I don't think it will never work.
Really?
In Korea, yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm going to rephrase what you wrote, but I'm not sure exactly. What was I thinking? I've lost the thought. Good preparation for future life. For Military service. Is it really? It is.
Not allowed.
It is not allowed, or it is allowed?
Not allowed.
It's not allowed. But what I was thinking here was discipline. You know, like physical kind of discipline. Okay, you can argue that. You can easily argue against that. All right, we're just trying to give Franklin some ideas here. How about when you see those news stories of teachers that have gone crazy, like beating up some poor kid, like, and have just taken it all a bit too far?
But there are some cases that students went too far and then really rude to the teacher.
Yeah.
So actually, I think that corporal punishment is needed,
Uh-huh.
but the reason is it's hard to say.
Sure.
It's case by
Maybe we
case.
can just say that in a simple way. Well, if there has been and have been all the corporal punishment still in Korea until now, it means that we need those to control the kids or, well, all the students.
It should continue in the future because it was the case in the past.
Well, maybe we know that it's not a good thing. We all know that. But why would they still exist? That means that it has some reasons. Yeah, some reasons to still be.
What? So Kim Jong Il.
in action.
So Kim Jong Il exists is necessary because he exists or whatever. That's an argument that's going nowhere. It's not a very good argument, right? There must be a reason why it's there. There's many bad things that are there without any good reason, right? Or
Yeah, well, I guess it's not kind of a bad thing, but Koreans are pretty
adamant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. Culturally specific, yeah. I mean, I'm not the expert here to argue about that. Franklin's the expert. When too far and go crazy. So if you're going to use this, Franklin, you would do a little search for a news article where that happened, right? I'm sure it's happened. I know it's happened. Anything else? Anything else to help him?
You might rather choose this marriage.
Or we can hate the teacher. We can hate the subject. Let's throw it up there. So some kind of really bad experience. Franklin, back to you. Last word. Not a word.
I'm going to change the subject.
I really hope not. What sort of examples have you got written down there in your outline? Examples, evidence.
Teacher is ignored.
Okay, yeah. Okay, last one. Students, school, discipline is necessary. And then you could use an example of really out of control schools, whether that's here or another place. Example, Jun, what about when you were in the school in the US? Did you see some crazy things happening?
Well, I used to fight friends a lot.
You used to what? Fight people? Okay, right. Okay, I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking like a friend of mine went back to Australia and he became a teacher, and his first teaching job was in a really bad area, and there was kids picking up computers and throwing them at the other kids, and say a lot of the schools in the US where you have scanners for guns, kids bringing guns to school, so school shootings. And one of my brothers was for some years a school teacher in the UK, and he worked at some very rough, scary schools, and it was horrible sounding places you really don't want to be, don't want to work, and they were completely not just bashing up other kids, much, much more serious kind of stuff than that. Yeah, school shootings. I would name a few school shootings. Yeah. I mean, I know there's been some well-known university ones, campus ones, but there's also been school ones as well. Like the Columbine High School kiddies, right? That kind of ones. You could link that to corporal punishment without much difficulty. Right, moving along, my people. Yongil, today. One of you guys want to stand up and do a little talk for us? A little practice? No, it's just you two. No, not looking there. Here. You, three. 1, 2, 3 people. Somebody first? All right. Nick and Yongil, today, please. Just a couple minutes, even if you're not prepared, for confidence. Just pop this in your pocket.
Hello. Hello. I didn't prepare some topic, so I speak my favorite one. Which alcohol do you prefer? Soju or beer? Beer. Beer is from German, and it's very popular in these days. Worldwide, people are enjoy beer. When they saw soccer, basketball, baseball, they always drink beer, and at the party, they always drink beer, and it's cheap. But I like soju. I like soju because it's Korean traditional alcohol. Soju, you know makgeolli, boiled makgeolli and water for that's soju. Today's traditional boil thing is yes, distillation is no more used, but I like soju. When people said about life is the bitter and the sweet, no? Right? Yeah. In people drink soju, they happy and they drinking and it's so sweet, and the other, they have bad feeling about their life. They drinking soju and it's bitter. Bitter taste, bitter. I think it contain our life, and people drinking beer, and they always said, it's cool. That it's sweet or it's some kind of other word, and so I like beer than soju. Mexican has tequila.
You said you like beer.
Beer like soju.
Soju than beer. I like soju.
Everything.
멕시칸에서 테킬라, 러시안에서 보드카, 코리안에서 소주. Thank you.
Let's ask them a couple questions.
Question?
This is very, very simple question, but what's your point?
My point. When we drink,
Between, like, liking soju versus liking, preferring beer or something? Is there any difference or problems with that?
people, I want you people when drink soju, please
So you
thinking
don't like people
about.
who's drinking beer.
Eh?
Is that what you're talking about?
Pardon?
You like soju, and you like people who drinks and love to drink soju. Then,
Yeah.
which means you don't like or you hate people who love to drink beer.
Yeah. When I was going to a bar이라 그러나? bar,
Or pub.
pub이라 그러나? 술집.
호프집은 pub.
Pub. I like drinking soju, but people like drinking beer. They order chicken, but chicken is not good for soju. So I hate drinking beer. People drinking. I don't know.
What has better taste to you? Which has the better taste?
Better taste? Soju is better.
Soju maniac.
Couple more questions, guys.
Oh, I had just one more question. You said you don't like people who love to drink beer. Then you are out there to persuade people. Something with the subject.
Yeah.
Which means, I know it's kind of a joke, but you say you don't like people who love to drink beer. But that, don't you think that means also you have to persuade them to drink soju? Like explaining them why beer is bad and why soju is better than beer.
Because soju is Korean traditional alcohol.
So you like soju drinking culture
Yeah.
more than the taste?
Yeah. It's not advertised. Anything else?
Oh,
Idea?
he has one.
Oh, non-alcohol drinker.
Oh, family guy.
Did you drink soju every day?
No. Not every day.
That's all.
How many times drink soju per week?
Week? Change it.
The difference?
Difference, but
Over
two or three times. 2 or 3.
You can drink 2 or 3 bottles in one time?
I'm heavy drinker.
Oh, full bottle?
No, but
Well,
I'm.
trust me, because of all the seniors, like all these scary seniors, before I went to the army, I used to drink like 6 bottles. It's crazy. Yeah. And even though I had drank so many times and so much about soju, I didn't feel any merits or things to love for soju.
What's your point?
Yeah, how did you, or what did you find out why the soju is better than beer, or why soju tastes really good? Because I just personally don't like it.
Just good people together drinking. Good feeling.
So your friends like soju?
Yeah.
Well, don't you think it can have the same effect on beer drinking or sometimes liquors? I mean, yangju?
I like Yangju, but they're so expensive. So expensive. And But yeah. 아, 소맥. But I like soju. Sorry.
Okay, now you guys. A little lovely quiz. I will do just 10 minutes or something of review before, just to refresh your memory. Just read the stuff. That's all you have to do. I promise you it will be okay because I have used this quiz before. Updated and complete outline so I can give you the full grade.
This Thursday?
Yes.
Okay.
Then I need to check the USB. I think that the movie I was going to play you, I think it should be working. But I just want to check it on this computer. Next week. Young-il, I'm going to get you to speak on Thursday because you're a bit sick today. Next Monday. Okay, when do you want to do a practice presentation? When do you want to do it? Monday or Thursday? Or both?
How many teams are per day?
We could do it on Monday and run the class overtime. That's possible. Or, I don't know. Okay, let's just see how ready we are. Let's just see. Let's see how it works. Next week. Rehearse. Final presentation. Then the following week, do it, action. Great, action. If you decide you want to go out as a thank you for being videoed, I will happily oblige. We will decide next week. Oh, yes.
When we do rehearsal, when we do rehearsal, we present same as
It's a full.
just in front of you.
Unless you want some other students to be there, you can ask them if you want them. Sure. If you don't want to, then don't. Yep. Hongyeon, think of it as a dry run, a complete full dry run. So I think it'd be good to do Monday, so you'd have a full week, but I think that some people won't be ready. Maybe we'll end up splitting the time. The people who are ready on Monday do it, the small amount of people, and then the majority of them on Thursday, which means that you may not actually have to come. And I think that this movie, I'm going to check now, will be split over 2 classes anyway, because Hollywood has decided that 2 hours is better than 1 hour and a half for movies, somehow. Okay, are we ready? Nick. Whoops, okay, good. Okay, go. Nick. Oh, come on, 5 minutes. It's been a slow class. They're all finished for today. They're all, nah, get up. Come on. Your Thursday, and there's a couple of people's topics we might still complete looking at. Go. How about just, come on. The lottery? Lotto? Lotto.
Because Lotto, 40% is for social. It's used 40% for social something. So it makes our tax down. tax
Oh,
down.
it lowers our taxes.
Yeah, exactly. So and it is kind of good, clean, fun. What? I don't know.
You're trying to say it's not a dirty money.
Huh?
Is that what you're talking about?
Good, clean fun.
Good, clean, fun.
Yeah. Not a dirty money.
Yeah. So it makes us less stressful. That's it.
So we can be more confident standing there up. Did you play the lotto? Do you play lotto?
A lot?
Yes, I rarely play Lotto, but now I play 그 연금 복권.
Wow.
Just once per a week.
Did you win money?
Huh?
Did you win money?
No. Never.
So you like gambling, basically?
Yeah, maybe, but it makes me fun for the week. But yeah.
To wait for the result.
Cheap fun, guys. Guys, ask him one or two questions.
We're gonna be the last one.
Too quiet these days. Used to be noisy. What happened?
Actually, I don't do lotteries.
Okay, why not?
I think it's kind of waste of money.
What?
Waste of money.
Waste? Waste money?
니켜 화내신다. 큰일 났다.
Waste? Yeah, but 투자가 뭐예요?
Invest.
Yeah, it's kind of invest for my funny life. Funny life.
But isn't it not funny if you lose your...
No, I'm funny. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me change our question a little bit. Don't you think that even though it is for the good purposes and it helps all the other people with the fees and funds or whatever, well, the gambling, the mind of people try to get addicted to gambling itself, don't you think it's bad for us?
But actually, it's not gambling, right?
Well, the word
But-
lottery literally means
Yeah,
gambling.
it makes some kind of social social problem. Yeah, maybe, but it's private problem.
Don't you think the lottery itself is really easy to get addicted? Once you get addicted, you can get out of it. Don't you think that's really bad for you? Maybe even if it's a private one, it is bad. You understand that, right? Don't you think if you
Yeah.
get addicted,
Yeah.
중독됐어. Then don't you think it is really bad for you or whoever who got addicted to it?
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah. What am I talking is that even if the purpose itself, like all the raising the fees and the lowering taxes, it is really good. I admit it.
Yeah.
But for private reasons, for people who love to gamble or
Yeah.
do the lotteries,
Yeah.
if they get addicted to collecting money or just you're going to say investing to maybe one of your future lives.
Yeah.
Once he falls into it, and if he gets addicted and can't get out of it, you heard of many reasons or examples on the news that one man who used to be a great father and husband fell into bad gambling and he ruins all his families and something blah blah blah.
But it's very small part.
How much every week do you spend?
Pardon?
How much every week?
Every week?
How much money?
1,000 won.
Okay, that's not a big deal then.
Anyone's topics you didn't already plan that wants to plan them, even though
하나씩.
you might have finished here, later on you can add it to the stuff.